Hi, this is Sean Palmer with the Palmer Law Firm, and our vlog topic of the day is, are you being stalked on Facebook by your spouse's divorce attorney? And the short answer is, if that attorney's any good, you are. The practice of family law is pretty unique because in no other area of law is the character of a party so important to the outcome of a case, especially in cases involving children. We have the best interests of the child standard, and that means the courts are going to be looking at the party's lifestyle, and it's going to be put on full display in the courtroom by the attorneys in the case. So how does an attorney go about getting the personal information about the party he's working against? The dirt, if you will. Traditionally, a lawyer could go through a long process called discovery, and discovery requests answers under oath, asking a lot of prying questions about relationships, could include the production of tangible things like embarrassing photographs. But in the modern world, all of these things, and a whole lot more, they're being served up on a silver platter by the opposing parties themselves. More and more, people are getting into the habit of broadcasting their status updates and tweets and Instagram photos and conveniently putting them on internet access that gives lawyers like myself 24-hour a day, 7 days a week access to all the dirt that we want to try to find. It's a regular feast of evidence. And that's not all. The ubiquity of Facebook has grown so much so in the last few years that it's become a standard and is considered a legitimate communication device. In fact, a few months ago, a posting on Facebook was actually allowed to be used as service to a party. The judge called the social media the next frontier and, quote, forums through which a summons can be delivered. So that tells you the changing status of social media as viewed through the courts' idea and lenses. So how does a lawyer get into evidence and adverse parties' Facebook account? And basically, how does he get access to Facebook? Well, I've seen some people just completely turn their privacy status off. And that's very convenient for lawyers like myself. Another route might be that if the spouse does have their security standards on, but didn't remove my client, their soon-to-be ex-spouse, from their friends list. And again, that's pretty convenient. Or you can get access to an opposing party's Facebook status through a close friend or relative. Another method, followed by some, not myself, is to create a fake profile, a profile of an attractive person, say, who shares the same high school or employer as the target, and then also add the target's friends to the status. Once a few friends have accepted that fake profile, and many will, the common background and the mutual friends will convince most people to accept the profile as a friend. And once you do that, you have access to all the pictures and whatnot. This, however, is kind of an ethical gray area, and it's an area that I personally choose not to go down. But that doesn't mean other attorneys might not be willing to do that. Personally, though, I mean, I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's ethical. And I think also that the judges in the courts that I practice in would take a dim view of such behavior. But still, at a minimum, a good family law attorney needs to be aware of how to access those public profiles. A good family law attorney also needs to warn their clients to stop Facebooking and Instagramming and tweeting and everything else. And the only time you should ever post anything during a divorce is when you would have no problem with that post being on the home page of your grandmother's church. Well, I hope that this video has been helpful to you, and if you have any further questions about it, please visit our website at www.mydivorcefirm.com or the Palmer Law Firm, and we can give you some more information. I hope you watch that tweeting and Instagramming out there, and we'll see you next time.